Video, I'm going to show you how to use the fill handle in Google Sheets to repeat a pattern over a number of cells. So we'll start in cell A1, and I'm just going to type Sunday and hit enter. Now, Sheets is very intuitive when it comes to copying things, and probably the easiest way to do this is using the fill handle. When your cursor turns to a plus sign, when you hover over the circle in the bottom right hand corner of the cell cursor, I can click and drag, and since it was the first day of the week, Google Sheets just automatically assumes we're looking for a pattern here, so it copied Sunday through Saturday and then started over with Sunday again. Now, not only works with days of the week, it can also work with time. So in B1, I'm going to type 12 o'clock a.m. And once again, grab the fill handle, and it will automatically go by hour increments. So I've copied from 12 a.m. all the way through the day to 12 a.m. again. Sheets will also recognize number patterns. If I wanted to count by 2 to 100, if I start the pattern and type 2 in cell C1, type 4 in C2, I can highlight those two cells, and Google Sheets will notice the pattern here. I point to the fill handle. I can click and drag. If I want to count to 100, I'll go down to row 50, and it has counted by 2s from 2 to 100. Now, not only can we fill vertically, we can also fill horizontally. So in D1, I want to have Sheets fill in July 1st in sequential years. So I'll type July 1, 2025. In E1, I want it a year later, so I'll type July 1, 2026. If I want to fill this all the way to year 2045, I highlight the start of my pattern here, point to the fill handle, and I will just drag it across that row all the way over to column X. And you see every one of these columns increases by a year as it goes from left to right. I can also do it every day of the month. Okay, so I want to start with July 1 of 2025, and I want to continue on through August 31st of 2025. So I've typed in the starting date. I'll click and drag my fill handle all the way to column Z, and you see we only get to July 23rd. I want the entire month of August also, so we'll have to add some columns to the right. To do that, we'll highlight however many columns we want to copy. We need 39 more columns. So if I highlight A through Z, right-click on one of these columns, I can insert 26 columns to the right. So from the last cell I had selected, which was column Z, it added 26 columns to the right. So I can continue my date progression here by pointing to the last date, grab the fill handle, drag it to the right as far as I can go, and that gets me to August 18th. I still need 13 more days to cover the month of August, so I will highlight 13 more columns, point to a column, right-click, insert 13 columns to the right, and then I can finish my series by grabbing the fill handle and dragging it to the right. So I've got from July 1st in cell D2 all the way to August 31st in cell BM2.